Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down one of the absolute most critical topics for any software business, how you turn those exciting new signups into loyal, long-term customers who stick around for good. All right, let's just dive right in with the core question, the one every single SaaS business has to face. Because getting users in the door, that's just step one. The real challenge, the thing that actually defines your success, is making them want to stay. I want you to think of your business like a bucket. New customers, that's the water you're pouring in. But if that bucket has holes, if customers are leaving, you're just constantly scrambling to fill it up. It's this exhausting, expensive cycle where you're losing customers, trust, and all that precious momentum. So when we talk about retention, what do we really mean? It's not just about stopping people from hitting the cancel button. It's about making sure your customers choose to stay, day in and day out, because your product is delivering real, undeniable value to them. And why is this such a big deal? Because retention isn't just another metric. It's the actual engine of sustainable growth. It gives you predictable revenue. It multiplies the value of every single customer you bring in, and it lets your business scale in a healthy way, not a chaotic one. But hey, you can't fix what you can't measure, right? So let's pop open the dashboard and look at the 3 key numbers that'll tell you exactly how healthy your customer base really is. First up is CLV. This is a big one. In simple terms, it tells you how much a customer is worth to your business over their entire relationship with you, from the moment they sign up to the day they leave. And the secret is right there in the formula. A longer customer lifespan directly pumps up that final number. Better retention means a higher CLV, and that makes every single customer you acquire way more profitable. It's just that simple. Next up, we've got MRR. You should think of this as the predictable monthly heartbeat of your business. It's the total recurring revenue you can count on month after month from all your active subscriptions. And this is where retention really shows its power. When you lose fewer subscriptions, your monthly revenue becomes more stable, more reliable, and ultimately way more scalable. And finally, we gotta talk about churn. This is the metric that tells you straight up what percentage of customers you're losing over a certain amount of time. It's literally the measurement of the leak in your bucket. Your goal here is crystal clear. Keep this number as low as humanly possible. A low churn rate is the single best sign of a strong retention strategy and a product that your customers just can't live without. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now for the fun part, the how. Let's walk through the customer journey, starting with that all-important first impression. Because if you get this part wrong, you might not get a second chance. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to make onboarding so incredibly simple and valuable that using your product feels like second nature from day one. Guide them, personalize the journey, and, this is the most important part, help them achieve something meaningful right away. This quote just nails it. Great onboarding isn't a tour of all your features. It's about leading the user straight to an immediate victory. That aha moment, that's the glue that makes them stick around. All right, so they're on board. We're done, right? Not even close. Now the journey gets deeper. This next phase is all about turning those happy users into power users and eventually into your biggest fans. The name of the game here is building habits. You want your product to become an essential part of their daily routine, and you do that by guiding them before they even know they need help. A few proactive tips or gentle nudges can make all the difference. Okay, the difference here looks subtle, but trust me, it's everything. The approach on the left, that's a sales pitch. The one on the right, that's a solution. It's not about pushing features, it's about proving undeniable real-world value. This perfectly captures that mindset shift. If an upgrade helps your customer hit their goals faster, it stops being a cost and becomes a no-brainer investment in their own success. But, what about those customers who start to drift away? This is the critical intervention stage. The goal here is to spot the warning signs and act before it's too late and they go looking for that cancel button. Churn almost never happens overnight. It's usually a slow fade. By keeping an eye on activity, you can spot the clues, like they're logging in less or not using key features. And then you can step in proactively with automated messages or personalized offers to win them back. Seriously, sometimes a simple, well-timed, and helpful nudge like this is all it takes. It's not pushy, it's supportive. It reminds them about the value you offer and shows that you're actually there to help them succeed. So, after all that, what's the big picture? Let's tie it all together and really look at why retention isn't just a defensive play, it's the single most powerful growth lever your business has. The huge takeaway here is this: retention isn't one single action or some department's job. It's a philosophy. It has to be woven into every single stage of the customer lifecycle, from that very first click all the way to long-term loyalty. And so, we'll leave you with this final thought to really chew on. Because the difference between those two things, a tool people use versus a tool they truly depend on, well, that's the difference between a business that just survives and one that truly scales.